Blues Game Day Live. We're in the bowels here of the old Shark Tank, and the St. Louis Blues getting ready to take on the San Jose Sharks this afternoon alongside Joe Vitale. I'm Darren Pang. What a fun ride this has been.
Oh, it's been great. What a road trip it's been.
It has been, hasn't it?
A little bit of sun yesterday. The Blues have taken 4 out of 4 so far and looking to make a clean sweep of California.
So the sun woke up?
It did. It perked up for a little bit.
Because it was raining when we first started this trip.
It was, and we got some good sun yesterday, and it was nice to get out, and I know the guys, good regroup yesterday for the boys. No practice yesterday, had 3 games in 4 nights. Craig Berube gave them the day off. Hopefully they got away from the rink a little bit and energized and ready to go here today.
You went to San Francisco, did you?
I did. Yeah, I took the train.
If you don't know that he's a bread man. He brought us bread when we were in Los Angeles, doughy bread from right?
Yeah.
And then you went to San Fran. So you really did get away from the rink.
This was great. Yeah, LA.
You.
I had a great baker in LA. I saw some old friends, and yesterday San Fran hit about 3 good spots, and Josie Baker bread. Nice. I got some gluten-free bread for us on the plane ride.
Oh, I love
only
that.
If we win.
I love that. How about that?
Only
if we win.
Only if you have a good game today.
Okay, let's talk about the game this afternoon. It's a 3 o'clock start in St. Louis, so all the pregame shows start at 2:30 Central Standard Time. The game here, puck drop 1 o'clock. This is fun. You get right at it. We just saw the guys, a lot of stretching going on, a lot of preparation going on for this game. Do you like the afternoon games, and how do you think the Blues have fared out in the afternoon?
I think so. I think they're ready to get going, especially when you're on the West Coast like they are. You're going to be out of here by 4. You'll be home by maybe 10, 11 o'clock at night, get some good sleep. And I think the San Jose Sharks, whenever you're playing here too, I think an afternoon game suits you best because you always want to see if you can kind of put them on their heels a little bit because, as you know, Darren, this is a tough building to play. They pump a lot of shots to the net. They play aggressive, even with the 2 big players they have out tonight. This is going to be a tough afternoon game for the Blues.
Okay, a couple of birthday boys today too. Brent Burns turns 34 today. He wears number 88. He shoots the puck an awful lot.
Big old beard.
Gets the most amount of shot attempts in the NHL. The other guy, Mackenzie McEachran, he turns 25. So happy birthday, fellas. We'll go to the shot attempts. They're heavy that way, but yet they've only scored 22 goals from their defensemen, the fewest in the NHL. That's kind of surprising. I know Carlson's not playing and he's been out for a little bit, but they don't generate a lot from the blue line goal-wise.
Well, I know it's a stat for defensemen, and I know the Blues are tied in the league right now with 41 goals from defensemen, which is an impressive stat. And you look at the flip side with Carlson and Burns, how can that be? And to me, really, it's a defenseman stat, but it comes from how the forwards play. I think the forwards on the St. Louis Blues team are committed to dumping pucks in. They grind down low. They don't try to manufacture anything guesswork to the middle of the ice. They hold on to the puck, and when you do that in the offensive zone, that's when teams start smothering and coming down low and playing a really low game. Yeah. That's when points open up. So I think it is a defenseman stat, but you really have to attribute that all these goals for the defensemen, the St. Louis Blues, I think to the forwards, and just like the goaltending stats. I mean, Jordan Binnington's been terrific, and Jake Allen's been great on the road, but look at this team in front of them. I think it's a complete team effort, and I think for all these defensemen have so many goals for the Blues, I think it really is just a tribute to the forwards and the job well done they're doing.
The other thing, and when you're listening to the game on Y98 today, Chris Kerber and Joe Vitale have the call. Remember that? On Y98 today, or on Fox Sports Midwest. The other part about the defensemen, especially Burns, they fire it to sticks. They're one of the best teams in the NHL, San Jose is, at deflections, the old Sedin-type high slot redirections, and Joe Pavelski's maybe got the best hands in the entire NHL. So that's another area to watch for when those shots are coming from the point.
Absolutely. Sorensen, he's been terrific down there. Timo Meier, he's got 3 goals in 3 games recently. Players that are aware of not just to go to the front of that, but get to the side, and you'll see Burns on the point tonight. I think he does this better than anyone. He drags. He never looks at the puck. He knows exactly where the puck is. He's looking for eyes. He's looking for sticks. He's looking for throwing something off the dash like Colton Parayko did a couple games ago. 88 is someone you got to keep an eye on here.
Well, for the St. Louis Blues, Joe, they're rolling right now, and obviously it coincides with Braden Shen coming back into the lineup. And, as a team, they needed that energy boost. They got it at the right time. I was really impressed with Braden's game, the last one in Los Angeles, even more so than the game in Anaheim. I thought he looked crisper, sharper. They got out of their own zone. And does that tell you that the D are also in sync when that's happening? When the Blues are on their game, that transition from the D to the forwards and then flying through the neutral zone, they looked like a fast team in that last game.
They really did. And I think this team looks fast when the D jump up. I mean, look at the Tyler Bozak goal, for example. I mean, Joel Edmondson, he's in on that play there, and he sticks around the net. I mean, listen, this is confusing when you're the opponent. I mean, it's hard enough.
I'm confused already.
It's hard enough to deal with 3 forwards coming in the zone and stay in the zone. But all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you have like four players in front of the net. And you know how it is, Darren, as a goaltender. It's like, whoa, where's that other body come from? The
Edmondson was all over the place.
Oh, man,
he had a lot of chances,
taking pucks down down. And to me, I do believe from what I've seen up top, the engine for this team is whether the defensemen are going or not. If they're skating, they're getting up in the rush. If they're staying in the offensive zone, this team works well.
I'm looking forward to this. We're anticipating that Jake Allen goes up against Martin Jones. And the San Jose Sharks won their last game 5-2 against Montreal, but they scored 2 bad goals early on. That gave them a lot of momentum, and then they shut down the Montreal Canadiens. But I'm looking for a big start from Jake, carrying over what he did in the last game. Gee, boy, he looked good.
Sharp.
He's got 30 wins in his career in March, and only 8 losses. The guy's a March machine.
A March machine. Yeah. March Maddy machine.
Maybe something like that.
I think you take away that Carolina game. I mean, that was a dud of a game. We're all, Darren, this position, it demands perfection.
Yep.
It's very hard to be perfect.
It's highly scrutinized, isn't it?
It's very highly scrutinized. I mean, Joel Edmondson will be out there tonight. He'll make a mistake, but guess what? He's got a goaltender behind him. Vladimir Tarasenko is going to make a big mistake in the offensive zone. He's going to turn the puck over. It's going to happen tonight. But guess what? You have 4 of the players are going to back him up. The goaltenders don't have that luxury. I think Jade had a bit of a dud game in Carolina, but aside from that game, on the road, he has been terrific. He's been a lightning rod for this group. A terrific game versus the LA Kings, and look for him hopefully this afternoon to be in the net and take control again.
Yep, different game this afternoon because this is a highly motivated, very, very good hockey club in San Jose, very, very structured. So it'll be more of a heavyweight matchup than what we saw the last couple of games, 2 non-playoff teams. So looking forward to it. I'm a little sad, though. John Hamm was with us in the last game. It went over very, very well.
Yeah.
On the radio side, on
call.
the TV side, he had a great call. He met Barbashev afterwards. We're not going to have him today. We should have flown him in.
We're going to have to do our job today.
We're
going to have to earn our money.
I thought he was pretty good.
I thought he was terrific.
You know what?
Knowledgeable. I was surprised how much he knew about the game. Good for him.
We're going to bring him on back.
Let's do it.
Okay, big boy. Well, listen, enjoy the contest this afternoon. Stay safe out there. We're going to get back tonight. I can't wait for that. And pregame shows again, like I said, 2:30 on both sides. For Joe Vitale, I'm Darren Pang. Have a great day, everybody.